two idiots are over the intercom. Gamons, give me more blood. Hello.
Yeah?
Hi.
Yeah, you put a little stanky leg on that. What the fuck was that?
I've got a bone to pick. Actually, I've got a...
Yeah.
I've got a little gear grinded by the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise.
Okay, spit.
These things are talking way too fucking much, these animatronics.
Yeah, they should be going...
At most, they should make a funny noise when they scream. They shouldn't cut them and be like, now it seems you've fallen to Samurai Freddy's blade. Or some shit.
Chica doesn't like getting angry.
Oh, that's probably in the game. That's probably a real line. I saw like the big customer. Everyone has like a fucking monologue once they kill you. Like,
you thought you could simply come into this place and leave unscathed.
It's like, vanish among the sea of butterflies.
Wait, is that real?
No.
Me when I enter the sea of fucking butterflies. I would go there. I would swim in the sea of butterflies.
Really?
But that's not why we're here today.
Is it not?
We're here to read. We're here to read SCPs and or whatever the fuck you dug up off the internet.
Yeah, we're not reading SCPs. We've done too many SCPs in a row. We're gonna go back. We do other stuff now. I swear. So to prove that
we're happy.
We're going back into the world of cryptids and urban legends. Into the sea of Chupacabra. So we're learning about him. The Chupacabra.
Mm-hmm.
Are you familiar?
What is the refutation?
What do you mean?
No, sorry, I got distracted. Oh my god.
This guy.
I'm so sorry. Give me this. Chupacabra.
Yeah.
Is it? Alright.
We're learning about this guy.
Yeah.
First things first,
He's a freaky sea guy.
Looking at him, what do you think? Are his eyes kind?
I thought a chupacabra was like a mangy, like dog goat thing. So why is this like a sea creature?
I was also surprised that he has got like fins and shit in this depiction. This is not my chupacabra. Not
my hashtag chupacabra.
They made him woke.
All right. Ow! This is from 2001.
Okay.
From How Stuff Works, apparently. Anyway, shall we read?
How stuff works? How the chupacabra works? It's a guide.
No, that look. The image has a copyright
it's
for
the name of the people
2001.
who made it.
How stuff works. This is Chupacabra.
Okay, well, let's get into a brief overview of him first.
Mm-hmm.
Of him, it's an individual man. The Chupacabra, or Chupacabras, not canon. Literally goat sucker in Spanish. From Spanish, chupa sucks and cabra goats. Hey, Darnell. Darnell Chupa.
Yeah. Hey! You don't mean that. Tanhoney Chupa.
What?
Shut up.
No, he didn't.
Just put the book
it.
in the bag.
It was for the podcast. It was for the podcast.
Put the reading in the podcast, bro. You have words to read.
Hey, I'm reading them. We're not just here to read words, though. We're here for banter and for a dialogue, to establish a rapport, okay?
Okay, is this like a character lesson?
Is this something you think you might be capable of in our class?
No, sorry, my brain doesn't work anymore.
Okay, how about this? I'm going to throw the beanbag, okay? And you're going to catch the beanbag. And you're going to tell me one thing that your character likes.
What's this? Is that what
I'm tossing the beanbag. Okay, you caught it?
Put the hands on the... Yeah, I got it.
Remember, if you don't give me something your character likes, you have to put the gun to your head and pull the trigger. 1 in 6 chance.
Welcome to Creative Writing 101.
We brought your little brother. Now, tell me
also be taking a turn.
Me something you like, your character likes, or I'll have to make you gameplay. You want to go to Hollywood, don't you?
My character likes soccer. He likes soccer.
You just said in the last class that you hate soccer.
Kills you, kills you, kills you.
Now, what did we learn today, class? In acting class? I want to go home. Your character's homeless.
can't believe this.
So anyway, the chupacabra is a legendary creature or cryptid in the folklore of parts of the Americas.
Hold on, we're gonna brush over the part where you've been hiding the evil teacher character.
What do you mean, the evil acting class teacher?
I want you to embody your character, please. I'm sorry. Your character is suffering.
Your character
Let me help you.
Has a broken leg. You need to understand what that's like.
Let me teach you about method acting. Pulls out a fucking
Listen,
nightstick.
you're the actor, and I'm the method. That kind of goes on, actually.
Wait, this is like a new. This is a new Batman villain, the method actor.
You want to go to Hollywood, don't you? You gotta learn.
I didn't think it would hurt so much.
Good. That's so genuine emotion. I can see the Oscar.
Use it. Read the line.
Experience is fuel, and I'm the burning.
I'm the burning.
Yeah.
That one wasn't as good as the other one you used.
Maybe it's time to put him to rest.
Name one thing the evil teacher likes.
Killing.
He's safe for now.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
We're reading?
Yes, we're good to start. The name chupacabra comes from the animal's purported vampirism. I thought it was just kind of a freak, to be honest, the goat sucker. The chupacabra is said to attack and drink the blood of livestock, including goats.
Am I livestock?
You really thought we grew a whole human? Did your nails? Physical descriptions of the creature vary. Very much. Very much. Did you like that?
Yeah? Yeah, I did.
In Puerto Rico and in Hispanic America is generally described as a heavy creature, reptilian and alien-like, roughly the size of a small bear, with a row of spines reaching from the neck to the base of the tail. While in the southwestern United States, it's depicted as more dog-like. It's like Pokemon regional variants. Initial sightings and accompanying descriptions first occurred in Puerto Rico in 1995. What the fuck? This is new! This is new shit! I thought this was like a classic. I thought it was like a Bigfoot. I'm the same age as the chupacabra.
How old is it?
1995 for initial sight.
Oh my god.
This is like the Gen Z.
Readers, this is a reminder. The millennial. This is a reminder that Tan's going to be 30 this year.
I'm Gen Z. Skippity.
You have the same birthday as the chupacabra.
No, it's his hypo. It went
he knows
1995. I'm not born yet.
He goes, "Do you remember Pogs, Tanhoney?" And you go, "Of course I do."
No, I don't remember. I don't know what Pogs are. I know Pogs.
Tanhoney, you remember the arcade? Oh, buddy.
I never went to an arcade.
You in the bin. Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
I know you. Oh, I guess you are in England.
Yeah.
You guys aren't allowed to have fun there.
No, we have our own video game consoles because we don't have to pay so much for healthcare.
No one uses arcades here except to like barcades. I actually do like going to the barcade. It's really fun.
Completely undid your point seconds after making it.
Well, there's not like arcades for kids because just have games now. But like you can go get drunk and like remember that arcades used to exist. It's fun.
It sounds like a tortured existence. What you just described to me.
No, it's cool. You get to play pinball while you're like wasted in the basement, or Dance Dance Revolution while you're drunk, or like Marvel Capcom. It's a good time.
Yeah, sure. There's a lot going on for you.
Oh, you know what? When's the last time you had fun? Name one.
I'm having fun right now. I'm mocking you.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you. Anyway, it's first occurred in Puerto Rico in 1995. This is barely. This has actually soured me considerably on the chupacabra. The fact that it's only been around for like 20 years, not 30, 20. Because Bigfoot, he's venerable. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He's got a legacy. He's like Pac-Man. There's like a family you can build around. And there's Mrs. Bigfoot. There's Bigfoot Jr. Chupacabra, he's like Sonic the Hedgehog, but without the supporting cast.
Yeah.
Have you seen Sonic?
Well, do you think Chupacabra could have a supporting cast? Should we make one for him?
I don't know. I would have to be sold on his supporting cast. It would have to be very good concepts.
I think he should have a friend that's an eagle that whispers lies into his ear. It convinces him to do harm to others.
Oh, so it's like his handler.
Yeah, so like the chupacabra will like start to make a friend or feel something, and then you'll be like, they're planning your downfall. Kill it! And he goes, no, I mustn't. The eagle goes, when have I led you astray? And he goes, of course. And then he sucks the blood out of them,
like
tears in his eyes. Yeah, exactly.
Like, if I may be so bold, Your Grace.
Please listen.
Gandalf the Grey is here. We do not visit him.
We could call the character something like the Vizier.
The Vizier. The Vizier, you mean?
The what?
The Vizier?
No, the Vizier.
Oh, no.
It's not Vizier. It's never been Vizier.
Is this like GIF versus GIF?
But it's Vizier. I'm correct. But I'm correct.
No, there's nothing correct about you.
All right, I'm looking it up right now. Vizier.
Who are you asking? Chat GPT?
I just Googled it. Click the sound. Vizier.
I can't see that. It's not on my Google.
Vizier. Well, see, this is problematic because now you're intentionally mispronouncing something from another culture, so...
You thought that would make me stop? You thought that would make me back down? You think I'm so cowardly that would be enough?
You're so cowardly, you're afraid to make us gay people on the spot.
There's a spear in my guts, and it's not going to finish me off. My regeneration can outpace it.
You're so afraid of being problematic, you won't even make up gay people on the spot in Aetheril Space Fun Facts. You're like, I need to think about this deeply.
What do you mean? I did that. Well, I didn't make one up, but I revealed.
You're like they most certainly existed, but I would hate to make it up on the spot. I'd want to think about it.
Well, because I want to be conscious of such things.
Oh.
I don't want to be like evil.
Then you should be conscious of the way it's pronounced Vizier.
No, I don't want to.
All right, let's keep reading. I see you hit a wall. We'll scrap the cast for now until we figure that out.
Until we figure out the problematic qualities of Danny. The creature has since been reported as far north as Maine. Is that far north?
For Mexico, yes.
As far south as
That's
Chile.
Like another country.
And even outside the Americas, in countries like Russia and the Philippines, how the fuck did it get over there?
Well, look at it. It's like clearly aquatic.
Is it?
Look at it.
It's like a little alien.
Yeah, but he's got like gills.
He's a freak of an alien because he's naked as well. So what's going on?
Why would he have fins if he was not born for the sea?
I don't know. Maybe he swims in the sand. I don't know.
Oh my god, that would be terrifying.
All of the reports are anecdotal and have been disregarded as uncorroborated or lacking evidence. Fucking doubter! Sightings in northern Mexico and the southern United States have been verified. I'm not reading the rest of that sentence. So they just confirmed he exists. Chupacabra.
Wait.
Well, it said it's verified. So, no need to read further than the word verified.
Wait, I don't even see where it says verified as...
No, you don't have to read any further than that. It's verified.
But it's been verified
No, it's verified. He's real.
Oh.
He's verified.
Yes, sir.
No, you can move that full stop a little bit further up, please.
Yeah.
Please, my intern.
Editing.
Imagine addressing interns as my intern, like Your Grace.
My little intern, my favorite intern, and then you look at the other one, and you go, and you.
I'm the middle child.
I rank my interns based on how much they please me, and trust me, you're better off when I'm happy.
They've got the 10 intern moons. I think that's summoned
Upper
to the
intern
fucking
3.
Infinity Castle. Down.
Upper intern 3, you're making promising progress. Lower intern 7, I'd watch your back in the...
You get summoned to the Infinity Office. From Severance.
I haven't watched that movie yet. I read the whole manga, but I should probably watch the anime because the anime was really good.
Yeah, what do you mean you've not seen the movie yet?
I haven't.
Which one?
Infinity Train or the Infinity Castle?
Well, Infinity Castle's not out yet, that's why I was confused.
Oh, yeah. I read the whole manga, but it's been a while.
Yeah. I have to say, this is controversial, because I do enjoy Demon Slayer, but it is, as has progressed, it's becoming increasingly clear that the animation is carrying it to a degree.
Well, no, I mean, I said as much when I read it. Yeah. I was like, this is kind of ass.
You were much less sort of diplomatic about it.
Look, like, you can enjoy it for what it is. I think what happens is it hits a point in the story where it's just like a rush of boss battles with no real build-up or meaning. And you just have to watch it for the animation at that point. I remember reading it and I was like, am I missing chapters? Like, what's happening?
Yeah.
But that's okay. That doesn't matter because we're here for the Chupacabra.
Yeah, do you think Tanjiro would sympathize with the Chupacabra when he learns his backstory?
Yeah. He'd be like killing it, and it would be like the Chupacabra as a baby, with nothing to survive on but a dead goat corpse.
and then look at Muzan's out of nowhere, like, let me save you.
Allow me to give you the strength needed to eat.
And then Tanjiro's like cries, like, Kibutsuchi Muzan!
No, that's what it was. It was a baby, but the baby had no baby food, so he gave him the ability to soak blood from a goat's corpse.
Could a baby be a demon, do you think? A demon as one of these,
yeah, why
like
not?
a boss baby up a moon.
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Could Tanjiro bring himself to slay an infant?
I don't think Tanjiro could, no.
What if it was an evil baby, though? And it was like doing evil business. It was like Boss Baby.
He was like, if you don't kill me, Tanjiro, I'll kill Nezuko.
I'm draining the oceans, Tanjiro.
I'm going to give her the severance procedure.
Blood demon art. Severance.
She'll no longer remember her work life, so for 8 hours a day, she's mine.
And then he's like, the big reveal is like, as he's cutting the video, he goes, Nezuko is unemployed! And then the music goes, da 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 da.
And then he
the
do like a
animators
sick ass
are doing
spin with fire
everything
around it.
they can to give the moment aura. More particle effects, more fire, please. We gotta carry this.
I need there to be more moments in Aethereal Space where a character is like clearly and blatantly aura farming and nothing else.
Do you have any good examples of aura farming?
So in Marvel Rivals, there's a loading screen people joke about because it's like in Midtown when Dracula's like beset New York, right? And it's like Reed Richards and Tony Stark or something. They're like talking, and then Moon Knight's just sat in the back, crossing his arms, looking cool, and he like clearly has nothing to contribute because he's Moon Knight. Like shit like that. Just like brooding on
in Squid Game. Like there's a character in Squid Game season 2 who also aura farms to a degree. Whenever anything's going on in that big like room, they're always sitting on like the very top bunk of the beds, like looking down on everyone with like one hand over their knee.
That rules. Fuck! I need to watch season 2 of Squid Game.
It's good. We should watch it.
Just like anytime a character's like brooding on a rooftop or something, or just like I don't know, like making a cool face, or farming.
Anyway, the name. Well, as we know, it can be literally translated as goat sucker, from chupa, to suck, and cabra, goats. Story of my life. It's known for both chupacabras and chupacabra throughout the Americas. With the former being the original name, and the latter a regularization. The name is attributed to Puerto Rican comedian Silverio Perez, who coined the label in 1995 while commenting on the attacks as a San Juan radio DJ. It's pissing me off now. Because I was a big fan of Chupacabra. It's a comedy bit.
Yeah.
It's a stand-up bit.
Well, no. The name is. It was just a creature they talked about before. No. Hey. Your life is not Skibbity. It's Riz.
I'm not familiar with this. Like, is Skibbity good or bad?
It's one of those words where it's literally either or based on context.
Is it desirable to be Skibbity in the modern world?
Because I've heard Skibbity Riz, I've also heard Skibbity W Riz, which implies that you want the W.
Okay.
I think Skibbity is one of those words like I am Groot, where it's like it's totally based on the situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, interesting.
We need more words like that in the language that mean anything, but you have to fucking decipher the social code to piece it together.
There's a lot to figure out. A lot to figure out in this world. In this Skibbity world. But yes, Chupacabra. History. Now, let's get into the good stuff. We know what he's called. Yeah. We know what he's about. He sucks the goats. Who doesn't? In 1975, a series of livestock killings in the small town of Moca, Puerto Rico. They should make a movie about this.
Yeah, they should call it Chupacabra.
Who did Nosferatu? They should get him in it.
Who did what?
Nosferatu, the new one.
Oh, I need to watch that still. Is it
I've
good?
not seen it, but I've also heard it's good. But they should get him in this. It's the
Hell yes.
Call the movie Chupacabra, give him $1 billion, watch the box office explode.
Or they should have Robert Pattinson play the Chupacabra. It'd be good. All right, it's 1975.
It's 2025. So this... Hold on. Okay. So, this is the prequel to the Chupacabra. This is like Chupacabra Origins right now.
Yeah, a series of livestock killings were...
In the small town of Mocha, Puerto Rico, were attributed to El Vampiro de Mocha, the vampire of Mocha. Initially, it was suspected that the killings were committed by a satanic cult. Later, more killings were reported around the island, and many farmers reported loss of animal life. Each of the animals was reported to have its body bled dry for a series of small circular incisions. Yeah, vampire. There's no question about it, that's a vampire.
Yeah,
but I'll tell you what it was, what the mistake they made. They were looking for, like, Count Dracula, probably, right? Looking for Orlok.
Yeah. And what did they find?
Well, think about it. A vampire would normally drain the blood of humans, you would think, right? Because it itself used to be human. So, ergo, they shouldn't have been questioning the people.
They should have been questioning the goats.
Yeah, exactly. Opens its mouthful of fangs.
Oh my god.
I cracked the case. The Chupacabra.
There's a movie we need to watch, by the way. I think I told you about it, called Chiron Ringing Bell.
I don't remember this at all. I got severed.
It's about, like, a sheep whose family gets killed by a wolf, and then the wolf raises it to be a big and strong, scary ram so it can survive in this world.
I have to watch it. Ship, I remember it now.
He hasn't decided to disable the chip, right? As of episode 1?
No, he has not. But
he's just been given the choice. I need to know how it goes.
The first reported attack, eventually attributed to the actual Chupacabras, occurred in March 1995. 8 sheep were discovered dead in Puerto Rico, each with 3 puncture wounds in the chest area and reportedly completely drained of blood. A few months later in August, an eyewitness named Madeline Tolentino reported seeing the creature in the Puerto Rico town of Canavanas, where as many as 150 farm animals and pets were reportedly killed. He's a voracious little bastard, isn't he? Look at his picture of him.
He's doing he's like in a fighting game stance. He's readying his claws for battle. Yeah.
Select your fighter.
He's bobbing and weaving.
Puerto Rican
Chupacabra versus Bigfoot.
No contest. You'd be like Jogo versus Gojo.
No!
Bigfoot's like, it'll be fine. After all, you're weak. Puerto Rican comedian and entrepreneur. Oh, so he does Bitcoin. Silverio Perez is credited with coining the term, Chupacabras.
Shut up.
If it was modern day, if it happened now, he would have Chupacabra coin out within 24 hours.
That probably already exists, is the worst part.
Soon after the first incidents were reported in the press. Shortly after the first reported incidents in Puerto Rico, other animal deaths were reported in other countries, such as Argentina, Bolivia, Brazil, Chile, Colombia, Dominican Republic, El Salvador, Honduras, Mexico, Nicaragua, Panama, Peru, and the United States. He's so fast! He's zipping around the globe doing this shit. In 2019, a video recorded by Mundo OVNI showed the result of a supposed attack on chickens in the Cerebral sector of Lores, Puerto Rico. And you know what they didn't do? You know what I bet they didn't do?
What?
They didn't check any of those chickens for fangs.
Case closed.
Why would you assume that he did he's a goat sucker, he's not a chicken sucker? Why is this even
look at his spines. Think about what's on the top of a rooster's head and how that might transform if it were bestowed with evil.
If it received the Chupacabra's blood.
Yeah. Think about that.
It's like a virus.
I love the idea of the Chupacabra being a vampire creature that turns other things into Chupacabras. Please continue reading.
The reputed origin. A 5-year investigation by Benjamin Radford. We'll see if he's a fucking doubter, to be frank. Documented in his 2011 book, Tracking the Chupacabra, concluded the description given by the original eyewitness in Puerto Rico, Madeline Tolentino, was based on the creature Syl in the 1995 science fiction horror film Species. The alien creature still is nearly identical to Tolentino's Chupacabra eyewitness account, and she had seen the movie before her report. It was a creature that looked like the Chupacabra, with spines on its backs and all. The resemblance to the Chupacabra was really impressive, Tolentino reported.
Just a crazy old lady.
It came out on the screen and started eating goats. Radford revealed that Tolentino believed that the creatures and events she saw in Species were happening in reality in Puerto Rico at the time, and therefore concludes that the most important Chupacabra description cannot be trusted. This, Radford believes, seriously undermines the credibility of the Chupacabra as a real animal, so he's a doubter. We've confirmed that, but maybe I'm a doubter too, because that does sound pretty conclusive. Well, what if someone saw the movie Species? We should need to watch Species to verify whether or not that is the Chupacabra.
Yeah, I guess we have to.
I'm
sure it won't be hard to find an old movie just called Species.
It's a classic. It's got the Chupacabra in it.
I mean, you're not wrong.
The reports of blood-sucking by the Chupacabra were never confirmed by a necropsy. The only way to conclude that the animal was drained of blood... Oh, this is all word of mouth.
Yeah.
I'm getting disenchanted by the Chupacabra. I'm starting to think...
Yeah, this is like... At least the other cryptids is like, I don't fucking know, but this one's like pretty cut and dry.
Dr. David Morales.
Fucking... You know what this is? Industry plant-ass cryptid.
Yeah, Dr. David Morales, a Puerto Rico veterinarian with the Department of Agriculture, analysed 300 reported victims of the Chupacabra and found they had not been bled dry. You never know, maybe he wasn't hungry. You know?
He could have been.
He's real. Radford divided the Chupacabra reports into two categories. The reports from Puerto Rico and Latin America, where animals were attacked and it is supposed their blood was extracted, and the reports in the United States of mammals, mostly dogs and coyotes and mange, that people called Chupacabra due to the unusual appearance. Now that's interesting, actually, because from this we can actually discern some facts.
Okay, sure.
Well, one fact is that Americans are stupid. Because they saw a dog and they're like, oh my god, it's a Chupacabra.
Okay. I'd like to remind you that your people saw a rabbit and decided it kills you if you look at it, so...
No. That's not what happened. We saw a rabbit and then people died. People fucking died, okay?
You know how many rabbits I've seen? You know how many people who have died have seen rabbits?
It's not every rabbit. It's this one particular bastard.
Okay, sure.
The white rabbit of Crank.
It's coming.
It's here.
Ever since you've told me that story like 10 billion years ago, I've wanted to include the white rabbit of Crank in something, but I have no way how you'd write it with any aura.
I tried with an
It's just a rabbit. Yeah, did it work?
I don't know. And people seem to like it. I had to invent quite a few facts that aren't part of the original story to do it, but...
Didn't you make it like an eldritch moon creature?
Yeah, it's from the moon, my version of it. And its let ears stretch out like arms to get you.
Yeah, nice. So you actually created a new creature to give it any kind of aura.
I had to completely there were no facts to to use apart from the fact that it's a rabbit and that you die.
I would Aether ability. It's a summon. It's called White Rabbit of Crank, and if you get your opponent to look at it, they die.
That sounds broken.
That's how you win. Yeah, well, just don't look at it.
In 2020. Someone tell Darnell I have a problem with my AI. Someone tell Darnell I have a problem with my AI.
Wait, use AI beats you to death?
Someone tell me Darnell I have a problem with my AI.
I'm gonna break him and rebuild him, don't worry.
And then, oh, hi, sorry about that. I had something stuck in my throat. Asterisk, clear stroke, asterisk. In 2010, University of Michigan biologist Barry O'Connor concluded that all the Chupacabra report... This is fucked up. Barry O'Connor is a doubter to the extreme. Concluded that all the Chupacabra reports in the United States were simply coyotes infected with the parasite Sarcoptes scabiei. That sounds very scary. Whose symptoms would explain most of the features of the Chupacabra. They would be left with little fur, thickened skin, and a rank odour. You get fins as well, Barry? Makes them suck goat blood?
Didn't think so.
O'Connor theorised that the attacks on goats occurred because he's the goat. Because these animals are greatly weakened. They're going to have a hard time hunting. So they may be forced into attacking livestock because it's easier than running down a rabbit or a deer. Skill issue is what he said. Both dogs and coyotes can kill and not consume the prey, either because they are inexperienced or due to injury or difficulty in killing the prey. The prey can survive the attack and die afterwards from internal bleeding or circulatory shock. The presence of 2 holes in the neck corresponding with the canine teeth are to be expected, since this is the only way that most land carnivores have to catch their prey. No. The reports of stray Mexican hairless dogs being mistaken for chupacabras. No, he's real.
He's not.
He's real. He's a guy. He hangs out with Bigfoot.
He's just a movie character. An old woman got confused. Don't believe everything you hear. And then you go home.
And I'm like, I can't believe I believed in the chupacabra. Stupid.
You stomp out, and then
it's not like a Darman video.
I take off my mask and I am the chupacabra.
No, it's like a Darman video. I'm like, I was like, I can't believe I believed in such bullshit. Stupid. I kick my chupacabra action figure like across the parking lot. And like, you see some paws next to us like, hey, you dropped this. It's like, I'm like looking away at first. I'm like, sorry. I was just mad because people said the chupacabra. It's like, oh my god, it's you.
You I don't have anything to say as the chupacabra.
Like,
you just
people used to say I wasn't real too. Really? What did you do? I just learned. Being shy is a superpower. Wow, I never thought of it like that.
I forgot about that video. That was a real Darman video. or something adjacent to Darman. It might have been one of the many Darman alikes we watched.
That is a real Darman video, yes.
Being shy is a superpower. No, it's not. I mean, it's okay to be shy.
You don't have any advantage.
I love that it's always like with these types, it's like it's a superpower because I spent all my time on the internet and made $1 billion in content creation when I rolled the dice.
Not my moral or character or fibre. It's because I made money, and that's the end goal of Darman life, is to achieve capital. And it's fucked up, and we can't let him keep getting away with it. And that's why you're going to sign my petition. I'm not asking you, you're going to do it. And to eliminate Darman and his memory. Okay?
Yeah.
Let's get into the appearance of this real creature, okay?
Yeah, he's real.
Well, I just went through a whole experience proving to me that he was real and to have faith in myself. So don't.
It was a Darman video, though, which we know is a curated experience. A facade of humanity.
No. I'm going outside. Oh, I can't believe I believed in Darman. Stupid. I kicked my Darman action figure across the parking lot. It's like,
hey, you dropped this.
Sorry, I was just mad because my friend said Darman was Darman! Oh my god, I can't believe it's
I heard you were watching my videos and liked them. I wanted to say thank you for watching them. Would you like a free iPad?
I remember, being shy is a superpower. That's the only lesson. Appearance, we gotta get...
We'll get there eventually.
The most common description of the chupacabra is that of a reptile-like creature, not a dog. Said to have leathery or scaly greenish-grey skin and sharp spines or quills running down its back. It's said to be approximately 3 to 4 feet. 0.9 to 1.2 meters high. It stands and hops in a fashion similar to that of a kangaroo. It's not a dog. The description was the chief one given to the few Puerto Rico reports in 1995. They claimed to have sighted the creature, with similar reports in parts of Chile and Argentina followed. I just imagine like one of his goats, it's like all his blood, so it's like died 1995, born 1995, me. Welcome back, goat.
Do you think goats can be reborn as chupacabras?
No, they haven't atoned.
Oh.
They don't.
What did they do wrong?
They're excised from the cycle of reincarnation. Well, they're the devil's creatures, first off, so write that down.
Okay, we're writing it down. Devil's creatures.
So they...
does the devil have like a menagerie of creatures?
Well, he's associated with goats.
Mm-hmm.
Because...
So the devil's an enemy of chupacabra then?
But first... Yeah, because chupacabras are angels that come down to Earth to kill goats.
I love the idea of like chupacabra wakes up tied up to a chair and it's like the one thing you don't fuck with is the goats.
Don't fuck with the money.
Don't fuck with the money, Satan.
Hey, I'm about to say something. Make sure your Christian grandmothers aren't in the room, okay? Mm-hmm. The reason he's associated with these animals is because Satan is the goat. And I don't just mean that he's the animal. I mean he's the greatest of all time.
Christian grandmothers, are you back in the building? I need you to kill Tanhoney.
Wait, before you do, I have something to say. You'll spur me once you hear it, Grandmama. I smile.
What is it?
Hail Satan.
They explode on the spot.
Should we name the episode that? Drum up some controversy.
Hail Satan?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they'll just be like, oh, it's this stupid fucking bit they did midway through the episode.
Everyone will know instantly, yeah. Yes, the description was the chief one given to the few Puerto Rican reports in 1995 that claimed to sight the creature, with similar reports in parts of Chile and Argentina following. Another common description of the chupacabra is of a strange breed of wild dog. This one's not real. This one's actually fake. It's only the first ones that are real. This form is mostly, of course, he has different forms. That's why all the sightings are different.
Yeah, he transforms.
He evolves. It's like a black dog. He got punched by Bigfoot. It's like, I've absorbed your information.
Is he the strongest?
He could be. Perfect chupacabra would be the strongest.
Who's perfect chupacabra? Is he like perfect Sal?
Yeah.
What is it? Hold on. What's the design for perfect chupacabras? Because like the original Cell's like this freaky green lizard guy, and then he's just like a dude, right? So like, does chupacabra just become like a dude with spines, or does it become like an even more fucked up creature?
Well, he has 2 second ultimate forms. The first one is once he's got attacked by all of the cryptid heroes: Mongolian Death Worm, Bigfoot, even a reluctant Satan who's fighting alongside his rival. he's like yeah.
Look, I wouldn't normally team up with you, but against an enemy like this, we're both in danger.
Exactly. But so the first form he takes is like a big mass of all the different parts from different cryptids, like a big monster. And then once you achieves perfection, he becomes like a dude.
He becomes a dude, but he has like a tail.
Yeah. It's like, I see. He became the greatest monster of all, human.
How many goats have I sucked?
He's like, what's that blood? It's like all the goats around the world, he's remotely draining them.
Yeah, if they just all start falling over, it'll destroy the ecosystem.
With the Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah! My worldwide ritual, selected only for goats.
This form...
I kind of want to do a chupacabra enervation now. Fuck, that could go hard.
This form is mostly hairless and has a pronounced spinal ridge, unusually pronounced eye sockets, fangs, and claws. This description started to appear in the early 2000s from reports trailing north from the Yucatan Peninsula, north of Mexico, and then into the United States, becoming the predominant descriptor since. All these fucking chupacabra tourists who don't understand the fandom. Unlike conventional predator, the chupacabra is said to drain all of the animal's blood and sometimes organs. Usually through feet-holes in the shapes of a downward pointing triangle. But sometimes through only 1 or 2 holes. That interesting. He's talented.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Do you want to...
No, go ahead. Explain to the audience what you meant.
I don't want it.
Go ahead. Do you see there's a lot of holes? He's talented? What is?
Well, I just mean the suction is unparalleled.
Yeah. What would he use that for?
Fellatio.
Oh. Just suck all the tension out.
Yeah.
Alright, where are we at? Plausibility of existence?
Yeah, can you tell me about the plausibility of existence so I can take a drink real quick?
Oh, boo-hoo. Makes me read his 20-page Aether. Can't even get through a Wikipedia article.
I'm weakened because of my illness.
You're a coward. Wait, you're ill?
Yeah, I've got sadness.
Shut up! I'm sad! It's
Everyone's sad.
That's my excuse. I'm sad. Okay.
I tried my
Plausibility
drink
of
now
existence.
if you want me to read it.
No, it's fine. Plausibility of existence. The chupacabra panic first started in late 1995. Puerto Rico farmers were mass reporting the mysterious killings of various livestock. In these reports, the farmers recalled 2 puncture wounds on the animal carcasses.
The police are
Chupacabra
like, yeah,
killing.
that's a Dracula.
Yep, fuck it. It's a vampire if I've ever seen it. Well, these look like bullet holes. Nope. That's a vampire. There's two of them.
No, it's not a vampire, it's a dragon.
Why would you need to shoot a goat twice? Chupacabra killings were soon associated with a seemingly untouched animal carcass other than puncture wounds, which were said to be used to suck the blood out of the victim. Reports of such killings began to spread around and eventually out of the country, reaching areas such as Mexico, Brazil, Chile, and the southern area of the United States. Most notably, these areas experience frequent and extreme dry seasons. In the cases of the Puerto Rican reports of 1995 and the Mexican reports of 96, both countries were currently experiencing or dealing with the aftermath of severe droughts. Investigations carried out in both countries at this time noted a certain dramatic violence in these killings. These environmental conditions could provide a simple explanation for the livestock killings. Wild predators losing their usual prey to the drought, therefore being forced to hunt the livestock of farmers for sustenance. Doubters. Thus, the same theory can be applied to many of the other chupacabra attacks. That the dry weather had created a more competitive environment for native predators, leading them to prey on livestock to survive.
No, vampire dog.
You're right. I'm with you. Such an idea can also explain the increased violence in the killings. Hungry and desperate predators are driven to hunt livestock to avoid starvation, causing an increase both in the number of livestock killings and the viciousness of each one.
Better explanation. Evil dog with vampiric properties.
Okay. You
sound doubtful.
Good counter argument. Do you mind if I continue seeing what they had to say about this?
You said you have a counter argument, though.
No. I said... I said good argument.
Okay.
Evidence of such is provided in page 179 of Benjamin Radford's book, Tracking
I thought you were about to say Benjamin
the
Franklin,
vampire.
And I was like, he was in on this shit.
Yeah. Then why do you think he made the kite? It was to track the chupacabra.
To get away from them. So humanity...
Electricity, I have a theory.
Humanity could get off the planet to escape the chupacabra.
This new electricity... It allows us to keep the lights on to scare away the chupacabras at all hours of the day.
I love the idea of, there being, one cryptid and, a scientist finds out, I need to prepare an evacuation of Earth.
This planet is not hospitable to humans. We are not at the top of the food chain.
It's you don't understand. We are ants in the universe in general.
Can't we just shoot it? Are you fucking stupid? What if we miss?
And the thing turns around, so he's the folly of man. It's just a little dog with fangs.
Tracking the chupacabra, the vampire beast in fact, fiction, and folklore.
Only facts, no fiction or folklore.
Facts. Radford's chart highlights 10 significant reports of chupacabra attacks, 7 of which had a carcass recovered and examined. These autopsies concluded the causes of death as various animal attacks, as displayed through. I assume. Oh, typo. As displayed, though the animal DNA found. No, through. Yeah, it should be through.
This is doctored. This article's doctored.
I knew it.
Paid someone off.
Who wrote this? An SCP author?
Check. Chupacabra 1. Oh my god,
as displayed through the animal DNA found on the carcasses. Radford provides further evidence in pages 161 to 162 of his book, displaying animals who are proven to have fallen victim to regular coyote attacks, thus explaining that it is not unusual for an animal carcass to be left uneaten while only displaying puncture wounds and or minimal signs of attack.
I got a counter-argument. If an animal killed it, it would have eaten it.
Yeah.
And it didn't, so it was chupacabra.
Mm-hmm. The plausibility of the chupacabra's existence is also discredited by the varying descriptions of the creature.
You can transform.
Depending on the reported... okay. Give me
this is they're being really loud and obnoxious when he's explaining all this, and I'm the calm Chad, he can transform.
But the science says, he's magic.
Ad hominem.
I hate that type of guy that just lists fallacies instead of engaging with arguments. Depending on the reported sighting.
Response.
You're channeling a dark energy right now. The tools of the enemy. Depending on the reported sighting, the creature is described with thick skin or fur, wings or no wings, a long tail or no tail, is bat-like, dog-like, or even alien-like. It's
all these things. It has wings and no wings simultaneously. That's what you don't understand.
Of course. Evidently, the chupacabra has a wide variety of descriptions, to the point where it's hard to believe that all the sightings are of the same creature.
I don't care for this article's tone. The article itself is a doubter.
A very likely explanation for this phenomenon is that individuals who had heard of the newly popular chupacabra had the creature's name fresh in their mind before they happened to see a strange-looking animal. They then resort to make sense of their encounter by labeling it as the recently discovered monster instead of a more realistic explanation. For example, some scientists hypothesize that what many believe to be a chupacabra is a wild or domestic dog affected by mange, a disease causing a thick buildup of skin and hair loss.
Or, more realistically, it's a vampire dog. And it's real.
You know, the science could really go either way. It's hard. I'm going to be the centrist. I think both points are valid.
I'll be a centrist. Although chupacabra is a likely explanation, we do have to acknowledge the possibility of science, even though it's unlikely.
It's only fair. Devil's advocate.
We must entertain even the least likely outcomes.
All right.
It's like really condescending. It's only fair.
It's only fair, I suppose. Let me get to our last episode so we can read some comments.
Well, I'm not done yet.
I know
about his expanded cast. I'll tell you about his related legends.
Okay.
The Ozark Howler, a large bear-like animal, is the subject of a similar legend. Rip off.
Mm-hmm.
The Prussians of Chile also share similarities in their supposed habits, but instead of being dog-like, they're described as winged snakes. This legend may have originated from the vampire bat, an animal endemic to the region. Those are his familiars, duh. In the Philippines, the Sigbin shares many of the chupacabra's descriptions. It's just another name for the chupacabra, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I just covered on that one sucks people's blood out through their shadows. That's badass. Grunches is a legend in New Orleans. New Orleans, actually. That gets its name from a lover's lane called Grunch Road, between the Mississippi River and the Gulf of Mexico. That's my new, that's like me trying to search up Christmas movies on Netflix while I'm drunk.
Grunge?
I'm waiting for the grunge.
Where's the grunge?
Where is
I fucking love the grunches. I need to know more about them.
The road was said to be inhabited by creatures called grunches. Similar in inhabitation, they just live there. To the chupacabra.
What's a lot? Hold on, there's a lot in this article. Yeah, first, we have grunches. A lover's lane. What is that?
Well, from what
it's
I
also
understand,
called Grunch Road.
It's a lane, probably deserted. I imagine no one really goes there, and it's where people fuck. Is what I presume. In their cars.
I don't think that at all.
Well, let's find out. I'll Google Lover's Lane.
Google what is a.
Oh, I was right.
Were you? Oh, people kiss, make out. Oh, so it's like Make Out Mountain.
Yeah, there's a road.
Oh.
You know, there's the thrill of it.
I didn't know these were real things. Naughty. People are so... The human animal is so naughty.
Yeah. I don't like that.
I don't like
your aspect.
What's an aspect?
I don't know. It's just the ego you're projecting at me, the consciousness you're demonstrating.
Shut up! I've got 4 comments to read.
Well, I got to tell you about some more reports real quick. In 2018, there were reports of suspected chupacabras in Manipur. I love that phrase, like they interrogated them. It's like, you may be a chupacabra. Many domestic animals and poultry were killed in a manner similar to other chupacabra attacks, and several people reported that they had seen creatures. So vague. It was like, I was enjoying my Pepsi, and so were my friends. If only they knew it had been milked from the creature.
If only they knew it was milk from the grunge.
The grunges. Forensics experts opine street dogs are responsible for the mass killing of domestic animals and poultry. After studying remnants of course, okay, you know that's bullshit. What the fuck is a street dog? Yeah, a dog that lives on the street. They live in houses, first off.
Yeah.
This was a chupacabra, without a doubt.
It's like they're not even trying anymore.
Yeah.
Like, science just gets lazier every year. Anyway, are you ready for our 4 comments?
Absolutely.
All right. MT2K21 says, "Rip TikTok. No, wait, I'm not American."
They brought it back.
That band didn't even last an entire day.
Yeah, it was like 10 minutes.
It was like purely a publicity stunt for Trump, and it was like such an eye roll.
Yeah.
Dino Tail says, "Thanks for another amazing."
They should have not pussied out.
Well, no. So the law in the U.S., if they don't sell it, right, is that it can't be on the App Store anymore. You can still have TikTok. It's not illegal. It just won't update, and eventually the app will break after it's updated enough, right?
Right.
But TikTok chose to ban it in America and be like, this is a result of the government's decision. And then less than 24 hours later, be like, thanks to Trump, it's back.
Wow.
It's like a complete political stunt. It's very embarrassing. Dino Tail says, thanks for another amazing episode, Tankun and Darnell Senpai. Another person already said it. Dino Tails?
Dino Tails. Your location has been revealed to the Chupacabra.
No! I'm obscuring it as we
speak. And you know what?
It's too late.
That was a great comment, Dino Tails. In fact, you're the goats.
No, I'm calling the Ozark Howler to protect you. He's just the bear like, stop, this isn't your heart, Chupacabra.
How will it reach him in time with all these grunches around?
Grunches? Hey, but...
Sorry, Lord Tadhoney pays well.
We can't have you interrupt Father.
Who did the Chupacabra love?
It's asexual.
Oh, nice.
Just like it was in battle.
It's like mini cells.
Yeah, it was in battle. It got its arm cut off and it grew into another guy.
Nice. Dino Tail says, another person already said it, but I'm glad there was a twist so it wasn't too cliche. I believe that Echidna's husband Typhon is actually classified as 8024. I wonder what he feels about this.
I don't give a shit what he feels. Sorry.
Turn off Tanhonies and Darnell simulation.
Wait.
Welcome to the real world, guys.
You don't want to see what I really look like, okay?
I don't want to live in a world without grunches.
You won't.
Put me back.
It's like Dark Knight. It's like, and you'll never have to.
I'm taking the blue pill. Just put me back.
It's blurry at first when you come out of the pose. Like, no, put me back in. I want to see the grunches. And then your vision clears, and the scientist is like, "Why do you think we brought you out?" There's a world of grunches.
Oh my god, this world is run by grunches.
It's like
Gayhold Mills.
You're like crying. Like, I think I can go on living just a little longer.
Go ahead, put me back in, grunge daddies.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Gayhold Mills says, not my fault that the algorithm didn't bump you in my feeds. I thought I was imagining things when I didn't see an episode last week. But hey, time to catch up with older episodes then.
Why'd you say that?
Daniel's... I don't know. Daniel Zachheim says, quality content.
Why do you exist? Like, in an existential sense.
Can you not antagonize our few remaining fans?
No,
they're precious. Oh, that's a good question. Well, the grunches...
You exist as a blood bag for the Chupacabra. I'll answer that question for you.
I'm what some would call a counterbalance. And I exist to deal with you.
Just get away from me, freak monster!
I've created a room in space. This room is a bar, so I can fight you. I hope you're ready for
Grunches, where are you?
Sorry, they've been dealt with, and the Ozark Howler burps with a full belly. Daniel Zachheim says, quality content like usual. Discovering SCP? More like discovering Peak. The first half of the article kind of bored me since I assumed it would be a sort of cliche evil monster learns to be a good person story, so I'm also glad there was a twist. My question of the week is, favorite Yu-Gi-Oh character? This is hard.
Ever? Anime character, I presume? Ever?
Yeah. Kaiba, maybe? It's really hard. There's so many good ones. Joey, I love Joey.
I gotta think about this. I'm most familiar with the originals. So
I love the Arc 5 evil kid with the toy deck.
Oh yeah, I remember him. He was great. Arc V had a lot of good shit in it. I felt.
Yeah. So Arc V's whole thing was it was incredibly good, and then the middle period sucked ass, and then the ending was apparently all right. Is what I heard.
I do remember.
So we got up to the point.
Crisis.
Yeah. Wait, what?
They were They were doing the fucking dual drivers or whatever it's called forever.
Oh god, we stopped when they got to 5D's world.
Yeah, we gave it quite a while. They were just doing fucking bullshit. I remember because there was the pervert duelist.
Yeah, he had like the S&M deck.
And I wasn't even subtitled because he said it. I read those subtitles and he said it.
Did.
He said...
Yeah, they changed the deck in America. It's different over there.
The deck doesn't matter what he said, his words. I remember very much what he said when he won that duel. And there was no ambiguity in his verbiage as to what occurred physically with him. Do you remember what he said?
Daniel... No, what did you say?
He said he came.
Oh, God.
There's no room for other interpretation.
Ah, Jesus.
I remember because I was appalled and intrigued.
Fascinating. I remember the like evil genocidal like ancient gear golem users.
I loved that. That was incredible.
Like we bombed your towns with our ancient gear golems.
Anyway,
I was like,
the question,
it's like if you could do that. Yeah.
The question was what our favorite character was.
Yeah, it's hard to pick.
Okay, my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh character. I'm going to go off the original series because that's what I'm most familiar with on individual characters. I like Pegasus, actually. I really like Pegasus.
Pegasus is a solid pick. I like Kaiba.
My favorite is Anubis. Do you remember Anubis?
Oh, yeah.
From the movie?
Yeah, and he had like the fucking Sphinx and shit and the Pyramid of Light.
He had like the riff-off. He doesn't fit into the lore at all.
I remember I had like one of his cards as a
They're
kid
also
from the movie,
shit.
like the promo.
The Blue Eyes Shining Dragon. Do you remember that? Did you get that?
I do remember the Blue Eyes Shining Dragon. God, I used to live for that shit when there would be like a movie promotional trading card.
I don't give a shit. The design still slaps for Blue Eyes Shining Dragon, and it always will. So, frankly, I don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! I like to look at the cards.
Have you seen the Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie where like the Yu-Gis through time duel or whatever, or like the Protags through time?
I haven't watched that one. I've watched the 5 Darks of Dimension, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, I think that's it. I love the one where like Kaiba steals the Millennium Puzzle and puts it in his like ultra science satellite.
Yes, that's the one I watched. Yeah,
and he can't even solve it. And it's like Yugi did this in a room with a box of scraps.
And he like invades the afterlife at the end.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Anyway, Daniel Zakheim says also at 10,000 subs. No, I did. I said Kaiba or Joey.
Okay, well that's not affirm.
Kaiba. Okay. Daniel says also at 10,000 subs, Tanhoney does the Genki girl voice.
I'll do it right now.
Really? You're not even gonna get?
I won't think of my own line, but if you give me a line, I'll say it.
Say, yeah, I'm gonna be late for school.
Okay. Can you count me down?
What?
I've said I'm gonna do it now, so now I have to do it. Can you count me down?
Oh, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I'm gonna be late for school.
You almost held it.
My cells ruptured.
She had an aneurysm at the end.
Destroyed by a car.
She got isekai'd.
Now I'm in another world, but they let me keep my credit card.
I love the idea. Horror story. It's like a Chuny kid sees a truck coming. He's like, I'm going to isekai. And he runs in front of it, but he's just paralyzed for life.
That's not
Slowly
horror.
becomes
That's
a burden.
sad.
It becomes a burden on everyone.
That's the horror. It's just saddening.
Every day, the paralysis demon gets closer.
Oh my god.
And he can't move. He can't tell anyone. And no one believes him because he's so Chuny, he jumped in front of a truck, right? So every day he's like, it's coming for me. It hurts. And they're like, okay, sweetie.
It's like, is the grunge there?
Yeah, it's the grunge. You got me. All right, well, thank you all for watching. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.